Did you ever catch yourself thinking, my muscles are disappearing because I'm getting older? It's a common belief that aging automatically means losing muscle strength. But is it really that simple? Let's dive into the science and separate the facts from fiction when it comes to muscle loss and aging. First, let's talk about what actually happens to our muscles as we age. It's true that our muscles tend to get weaker over time. By the time we hit our 30s, we begin to lose a small percentage of muscle mass each year. This process is known as sarcopenia. But here's where the myth sneaks in. Many people think this loss is inevitable and unstoppable. In reality, the extent of muscle loss varies greatly from person to person. Lifestyle plays a much bigger role than most people realize. So what are the myths about aging and muscle loss that hold us back from staying strong and healthy? One of the biggest myths is that muscle loss is solely due to aging. Many assume it's a natural part of getting older, like graying hair or wrinkle, but that's not entirely accurate. Yes, aging has an impact, but a sedentary lifestyle is the real culprit. The old saying, use it or lose it, rings true here. When we stop moving, our muscles weaken. This isn't just a problem for older adults, it happens at any age. But when we stay active, we can slow down or even prevent muscle loss. Another myth is that it's too late to build muscle after a certain age. Many people think that once they hit 50, 60 or beyond, there's no point in strength training anymore. That couldn't be further from the truth. Research shows that people in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s can build muscle with regular resistance training. It might take longer and progress may be slower, but it's absolutely possible. Strength training at any age not only builds muscle, but also improves balance, bone health, and overall vitality. This myth is particularly dangerous because it discourages people from taking steps to improve their health. And that brings us to another misconception, that only intense workouts can help. You don't need to spend hours lifting heavy weights to see results. Small, consistent efforts can make a big difference. Even bodyweight exercises like squats, wall push-ups, and leg lifts can help maintain and build muscle. For those just starting out, low-impact exercises like walking, swimming, or cycling are great for keeping muscles engaged. Another common belief is that muscle loss is only about strength. In reality, muscle health affects much more than just physical power. Muscles play a critical role in maintaining metabolism, posture, and mobility. When muscles weaken, it can lead to a slower metabolism, increased risk of falls, and even a decline in cognitive health. By preserving muscle, you're not just staying strong, you're supporting your overall well-being. Now let's tackle the fear that muscle loss is all about genetics. It's easy to blame bad genes for everything, but genetics is just one piece of the puzzle. How you live your life, what you eat, how much you move, and even your mindset can significantly influence muscle health. Focusing on a balanced diet rich in protein, getting enough sleep, and staying active are within your control. These lifestyle choices have a much greater impact than genes alone. The idea that nutrition doesn't matter much for older adults is another myth worth debunking. What you eat is crucial for maintaining muscle mass as you age. Protein intake, in particular, is essential. Many older adults don't get enough protein, which makes it harder to maintain muscle. Simple changes, like adding more lean meats, beans, eggs, or dairy to your meals, can make a big difference. Even if you're not as hungry as you used to be, smaller, protein-rich meals throughout the day can keep your muscles fueled. We can't forget hydration either. Dehydration is more common in older adults and can weaken muscles. Staying hydrated helps keep muscles functioning properly and reduces the risk of cramps or injuries. Finally, let's address the myth that muscle loss is inevitable and that you just have to accept it. Yes, aging does bring challenges, but it doesn't mean giving up. The truth is that with the right approach, you can retain and even rebuild muscle at any stage of life. It's about consistent effort, even if it's small. Start with manageable goals. Whether it's a daily walk, a few minutes of stretching, or some gentle strength exercises, every bit counts. Progress comes from persistence, not perfection. So, what's the takeaway here? Aging does not have to mean losing your strength and vitality. The key is to stay active, eat well, and believe that improvement is always possible, no matter your age. Don't let myths about muscle loss hold you back. Your muscles are worth investing in, and they'll repay you with better health and quality of life. If you found this information valuable, please give this video a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. As always, take care of yourself, and thanks for watching.